What is up, everyone? I'm Carlos and Wormlet Sauce, and this is the third and final part of the Attack on Titan What If series. What if Zeke had the Colossal Titan power? After the battle between Zeke and the scouts, the one that survived in the scouts' side are Mikasa, Erwin, Hanji, Armin, and Levi. After the battle, they're all injured and mournful over the death of Eren, as well as the rest of their fallen comrades. They all head back inside the walls to get healed up. Time passes and everyone has recovered from the battle. Later on, Levi and some other scouts he's with get attacked by a random group and Levi recognizes one of them. It's Kenny. Levi takes out one of Kenny's men and with pure rage goes on to attack Kenny. Their fight goes similar to how it happened in season 3 of the original show, and eventually after the fight, the rest of the scouts, including Krista who hasn't revealed her real name yet, get involved with the Kenny situation and then eventually with the Reese family situation. Rod Reese hears that Krista is with Levi's group and asks if Kenny could bring her to him. Kenny agrees and sets out to find Krista. Kenny and his group meet up with the scouts and begin to fight. And Kenny manages to capture Krista. Krista is brought to Rod's location and they have a talk. Rod tells Krista about his past and tells Krista that because she has royal blood, they can work with Marley since he believes that they might come back and kill off the rest of humanity living on Paradis. Rod then asks Krista if she's willing to help. Krista tells him yes, but only to get more information about the plan and Marley. Rod shows Krista a syringe that can transform people into titans. Rod says that if Marley is willing to negotiate, Krista could inherit the founding titan. While they are having this conversation, Levi and the rest of the scouts arrive at Krista's location, and they're fighting Kenny and his squad who are guarding the place. Krista hears all of this, and Rod asks one more time if she agrees with his plan. Krista says yes, and Rod tells her that they need to leave this place soon. Right before they leave, Krista attacks Rod and takes the injection with her and tries to meet up with the scouts. Levi, Mikasa, and the rest manage to take down Kenny's squad, and Levi goes in to deal the final blow to Kenny, killing him. Krista groups up with the scouts, and she tells them everything that happened with Rod, his plan, and she tells them about the syringe. She reveals to them that her name is Historia, and that a country named Marley, who might be the people that killed Eren and captured Emir, could come back and kill everyone else. Erwin suggests that everyone needs to be prepared if Marley is coming back. Erwin knows that Marley has lots of titans to attack them with, and without Eren, the armored titan is a huge problem to them since their blades don't do anything to it. Hanji says that she might have a plan to combat the armored titan. The scouts work on weapons that can pierce through and destroy the armored titan's armor. Hanji calls them Thunder Spears. The Survey Corps has sent some people to scout the area to see where Marley could probably arrive at, and when they find them, they'll report back to the rest of the Survey Corps. Time passes and Marley arrives on the island with almost all of their troops and all of their Titan shifters. The scouts report back and get ready to defend any attack. Marley sends Zeke and Peak to go and find the wall, and once they do, Zeke will transform, destroying the wall and giving Marley the signal to attack. Peak is also wearing the armor for a Titan and has soldiers manning the turrets to defend them from anyone who tries to attack. Zeke and Peak are making their way to the wall and they're going through the forest of giant trees, and as they're making their way, Peak gets attacked by a huge explosion. It's Levi and Mikasa with Armin as well. Mikasa and Armin are using the Thunder Spears to attack Peak, and Levi is using the sword to attack Zeke. The soldiers who are on the turrets can attack the scouts, and the scouts are using their maneuvering gear to get directly above them and attack with the Thunder Spears. They manage to take down the Card Titan, and Peak's body is showing, which makes Zeke unable to transform since he could kill her. Mikasa shoots one more Thunder Spear, killing Peak and other soldiers. Zeke has no choice and decides to transform after seeing Peak die, but before he could do that, Levi quickly attacks him and knocks him out. Levi, Mikasa, and Armin have successfully defeated Zeke, and they have the syringe with them, so one of them can inherit the Titan powers. They all decide on Armin inheriting the power and give Armin the injection. Levi and Mikasa stand back and let Armin turn into a Titan and eat Zeke. Armin eats Zeke, and now he has the Colossal, Attack, and Founding Titan powers. Armin is asleep after eating Zeke, and Levi and Mikasa take him back to Erwin, Hanji, and the rest of the scouts. Marley is still waiting for Zeke's signal, but it's taking a while, and they start to get worried, and they send some soldiers, alongside Porco Gilliard, the current holder of the Jaw Titan, to head towards Zeke and Peak's location. Armin wakes up, and the rest of the scouts are ready to head towards Marley's location to attack. Armin is ready, and they discuss a plan for Armin to transform near the Marleyan forces and take out a lot of them with his transformation. The scouts are ready to head out to fight. Gillard is almost near Peak's location, and soon he sees her dead alongside with the other soldiers they sent. Gillard is in shock and is filled with rage, but soldiers who are with him tell him that they need to head back and report with the rest of the army. As they're making their way back, one of the soldiers that are with Gilliard gets killed. His head was sliced off by Levi. Gilliard turns around, and as soon as he sees Levi, immediately charges at him, as the soldiers that are with Gilliard fire at Levi. But then the rest of the soldiers that are with Gilliard die in an explosion. Most of the scouts arrive with thunder spears and shoot the Jaw Titan. The scouts surround Gilliard and shoot him all at once, as Gilliard is in shock that mere humans are attacking him, a Titan, like it's no big deal. Gilliard manages to survive that huge attack, but the scouts don't hold back and fire once more with the thunder spears and kill him. After the battle, Levi tells everyone to get ready to head to Marley's army. Erwin, Hanji, and Mikasa are with the rest of the Survey Corps waiting for Armin to get close enough to Marley's army and transform. Armin makes his way close enough to Marley's army and kills a few of their soldiers when he transforms. Armin mainly attacks the soldiers and leaves the scouts to handle the Armor Titan and Beast Titan. But the Warhammer Titan, one of Marley's titans, attacks Armin trying to impale his human body. Armin manages to crush the Warhammer Titan, but it keeps regenerating even though Armin crushes Snape. Armin wonders why it's not dying, but then remembers that he has to focus on killing all the soldiers from Marley, so for now he just needs to keep crushing the Warhammer Titan, making it impossible for it to attack until Armin can kill it for good. While this is happening, Erwin, Hanji, Mikasa, and the rest of the scouts charge the Armor Titan. Reiner underestimated them, thinking that they can't hurt him with their swords, but then gets 2 thunder spears shot at his jaw, breaking it. The scouts keep attacking and shoot more thunder spears, one which hits the Armor Titan's eye. Reiner is stunned and they're doing damage to him and breaking his armor. Bertolt sees Reiner in trouble and goes to help him, when suddenly he can't see anything. His eyes were cut by Levi. Bertolt is confused on how he suddenly can't see anything, and then suddenly falls to his knees as his feet were cut by Levi. Levi cuts Bertolt out of his Titan form before Bertolt can protect himself, and Levi kills him. Reiner sees his friend die immediately, but then Hanji shoots another thunder spear to Reiner's eye, blinding him. Mikasa acts fast and shoots her last thunder spear into the Armor Titan's mouth, blowing it up and killing Reiner in the process. Armin manages to kill a lot of the Marleyan soldiers, but with the Warhammer Titan is still a problem. He picks up the Warhammer Titan and sees something attached to it, and it's leading underground. Armin detaches that and makes the body of the Warhammer Titan unable to move. Armin kills off the rest of the soldiers as the scouts shoot all of their thunder spears they have left towards the crystal of the Titan shifter of the Warhammer Titan, killing her, the last Marleyan soldier, and winning the war. After the war, the scouts pay their respects to their fallen comrades. Erwin talks to Mikasa, Armin, Levi, and Hanji if it's possible to go to Eren's home. They ask why, and Erwin responds by telling them if it's possible to see the basement. They all head there and break down the door to the basement and try to find the secret of the Titans. They all search the place, and Mikasa finds a drawer, but then sees a keyhole and thinks that they need the key that Eren had to open it. Levi then goes up to the drawer and destroys it, trying to get whatever is inside of it out. They find the book, and Mikasa opens it and discovers the information that Grisha left behind. After looking into the basement, they all leave, but before Mikasa leaves as well, she leaves her scarf there. Well everyone, that's where we conclude this What If series of Attack on Titan. We hope you enjoyed, and leave any other what if ideas in the comments. Thanks for watching.